Well, hello there. Good morning. Hoping that, as always, that you are well and that you are going to have a blessed day today. And I just wanted to, before getting into the passage that I have selected for our thoughts today, just briefly express some gratitudes that I'm thinking about. And especially for those that are in the medical community who are on the front lines, so to speak, of this pandemic that are really battling and treating others. They themselves are battling to stay safe, and hopefully they will not contract this illness. And of course, thoughts and prayers are with those that are really fighting for their lives with this disease. And of course, I just wanted to mention, and I want to thank the various preachers and elders who are right now doing what they can, making the decisions best for the brethren that they oversee. And I do hope that all are praying for the elders to make the wise decisions because they are overseeing our souls. They'll have to give a response to God about how they handled the flock they were in charge of. So I would encourage those that may be watching or watch this video later that they would take time out and pray for their elders and keep them in mind because they have such a difficult task, especially right now, about how to handle this situation. And again, mentioning preachers, I just want to thank the preachers from all over that have been putting messages for the brethren to watch and listen and trying to stay connected to the Word, because that's what we need to be doing right now, is to be ever connected to the Word, because we can get so distracted and caught up what is going on in the world, and forget who is ultimately in charge. The virus is not in charge, and that's so important for us to remember. The virus is not in control. God is always in control. So, what I wanted to just talk today briefly is there has been, if you've been keeping track of the news, various insurance companies have offered and stepped in to help with treatment, testing, and providing support for individuals that are facing and battling with this illness. And that is so great and wonderful for them to do so. But that got me thinking, ever how great that is and ever how important it is for insurance company to do so, they cannot assure someone their life. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. There is only one assurance that we have of true life. And we need to be more concerned about that than anything. Physical health, I do not want to dismiss the importance of physical health. It is so very important. But if someone is not spiritually healthy, then ultimately their physical health will not make any difference whatsoever. And that is what we need to be most concerned about, is someone's spiritual health. And I selected 1 John 5, and beginning in verse 11. And the testimony is this, that God has given us eternal life, and this life is in His Son. He who has the Son has the life. He who does not have the Son does not have the life. These things I have written to you who believe in the name of the Son of God, so that you may know that you have eternal life. So the message is simple this morning. For us Christians, we have that message of hope. We have assurance of eternal life if we have the Son of God. For those that unfortunately do not have the Son of God, they don't have that hope. And I hope and pray that we are able to, as Christians, especially during this time, can step up and be there for people in every possible way to share that message of hope. And I pray that we have the opportunities to do so, and that we can bear much fruit for the kingdom. Because I know that, and I pray, the people right now that are struggling in whatever form or fashion that they be seeking, that more and more opportunities come available. So thank you for these few moments this morning, and I hope that you are blessed beyond measure this day and find comfort in the arms of Jesus.